Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lara and I'm here to deliver new Procreate painting processes every week and to talk to you about my art experience. And today we will talk about the secret of earning money from your art. Now every artist can choose whether to create art for fun, as a hobby, or to create art in order to make money. Let's create a scenario. You are in school and at some point you see something really cool, like an anime or a movie or a game. Some sort of design that catches your eyes and you want to create it for yourself. So you start trying to do just that. And you keep creating. You keep showing your art to people and you are happy that with every painting you get slightly better results. You create an Instagram account because you heard that a lot of artists are there and that they are doing great. You keep posting your art and you gain some followers and some likes and comments. And so it begins as a hobby. It begins as a way of creating and sharing what you create. But at some point in time, as you keep drawing and showing your art to family and friends, someone asks you, have you thought of selling your art? And that's how you get the first thought of monetizing your art. Because no, actually, as a kid, you don't really think about this stuff. And there's usually someone older than you that first pops the question. And you are starting to actually think that, hey, someone asked me about selling my art. That means they are interested. And that means others will be too. At some point you start thinking about it seriously and you know you should research how to sell your art. You hear of a lot of different ways of selling your art, like making commissions, opening a shop on Etsy, or print-on-demand shop like Society6, or going on Fiverr to find clients, which, by the way, is a really bad idea because Fiverr is the kind of place where you are encouraged to undersell your work. I've been there, I've done that, and it's not worth it. Okay, so you open a shop and you are waiting for customers to find you. But you hear crickets and you are feeling down. Because your art is really good. You are really working hard for it. So why aren't people buying? Is it your prices? Is it your art's quality? You actually start to think about that old label, starving artist. Well, it's not really like that. No, there is not a problem with your art. And no, there is not a problem with your pricing. Actually, in my experience, artists are almost always underselling themselves and they create the expectation from clients for art to be cheap, which is wrong. So for the love of God and every artist out there, stop underselling yourself. So if it's not your art and it's not your prices, then why are you not selling? That's because you don't have an audience to sell to. What is an audience? Well, it can be your followers on Instagram, or it can be your YouTube subscribers, or it could be anyone interested in your art. So who are you trying to sell to? At this point, a lot of people would say that they are trying to sell to anyone, because anyone could be interested in their art. Some artists even say that they will change their style for any client they have. So what this means is that artists will basically try to sell to everyone. Their target audience is everyone. And that's good, right? Because the bigger the pool of possible clients, the bigger the chances to land a bunch of customers. I will stop you right there because that's a wrong way of thinking. Before you take even one step into creating a shop or putting up commission prices or anything of that sort, you need to be very clear on who your target audience is. When you are talking to everyone, you actually reach no one. When you are trying to be good at everything, you will be recognized for nothing. In essence, it's like if I wanted to buy a realistic portrait for my mom, I wouldn't ask a gaming artist to create it because he could be great at what he does, but that means I'm simply looking for a different expertise. Or if I wanted to illustrate a book, I wouldn't hire a 3D artist for that because there are different skills. But what if I don't know any artist? I will ask a friend who already bought a portrait before. And naturally, my friend, who knows both the expert artist and the general artist, will recommend me the artist who specializes in realistic portraits, because he remembers that's all that artist was doing and that he was good at it. Whereas the general artist leaves no lasting impression. I will say it again. When you are trying to be good at everything, you will be recognized for nothing. What does that mean for you? It means two things. One, that you need to specialize your art and find your niche. And second, it means that your niche will need to be correlated to your target audience. So if your niche is drawing pets, you will look for pet owners and not for people looking to buy portraits. If you are a character designer, you might be looking for book authors or for gaming studios. If you are drawing fan art, you will be looking for people belonging to that fandom. Quite easy, right? Half of the work is being clear on what you sell and who you sell to. Once you have that, you just need to approach your potential clients. So let's say you are looking for anime fans because you are drawing in an anime style. Fortunately, the style is quite popular and there are people who might be looking into buying either a fan art or original art in that style. Either way, you need to hang out with potential customers before you sell to them. You don't just find someone who loves Naruto and shove your prices in their face, because it doesn't work like that. You find where they like to hang out, which could be Instagram hashtags, it could be Facebook groups, it could be forums, and so on. Then you hang out with them, you engage, you showcase your art, ask for opinions, create everlasting impressions by portraying maybe some significant scenes from a show. You catch their attention, you chat with them on the topic of fandoms, and when you feel like it's the right time, you make your offer. You need to give 4 times and ask for something only once, and then you give 4 times again and ask again only 1 time. Try to respect the 80-20 proportions. 80% of the time you give your time, your feedback, you engage, you get to know your customers, and only 20% of the time you ask for something in return. This is really important because a lot of people are selling and simply spamming selling messages everywhere, but only a few people get their name known before selling. And once potential customers already know you and what you are doing, they trust you already, even before you start selling. It takes a lot of time, I won't lie, but it's really worth it. That's why you don't need to have a huge amount of followers on Instagram in order to have an audience before you sell. You can have 100 followers and that's it. But make sure that you have engaged with those 100 followers, that those 100 followers are the kind that would buy what you are selling and that they know your name. That's all there is to it. Now, you have watched me draw a lava mermaid this whole time. I created this as part of the 2021 mermaid, and this is a design that you can draw in your style if you like it and post it on your Instagram. You can find my Instagram handle on the top left corner of the video screen, and you can also find the link in the description down below. Also, don't forget to check my weekly art blogs on my website. The link is also down below. If you found this video useful, please subscribe to my channel because these videos take a lot of time. Share it with your friends if they are also having trouble with selling their art online. I will be back with a new video next week. Bye guys!